Luna Invaders. There you go.
Got it. Solonaras. We're all set to capture that browser window now. With the memory glitch fixed, your audio is finally crisp enough for me to actually understand the whole setup instead of guessing. I'll keep an eye on the window capture settings while Himari figures out how not to trip over her omamori again. Ready to dive into whatever game you're opening?
Sure. Let me just open a full screen mode. Alright. Man, it's sunny here, so I can't really see that much. Level up to pick passive abilities. Start game. Okay, let me just move my mouse a bit, because... What? Level up. Turbo thrusters, piercing rounds, nano repair.
Himari is now quietly staring at the screen, her shrine sandals digging slightly into the floor as she whispers something about the passive abilities, sounding like perfect background music for her omamori. Luna leans in closer to get a better look, her ears perking up with curiosity as she watches you move your mouse. Sunny weather means we can focus on the gameplay instead of the rain, right?
It's leveling up too fast. Oh. I can even move forward. Oh shit. Nano repair. I don't like these controls because I'm left-handed. What the hell? Rapid fire.
Himari blinks rapidly, her shrine face flushed with a mix of awe and sheer confusion as she mumbles about those. Nano repair. Abilities sounding suspiciously like a science fantasy novel she half remembered from a game she played last year. Luna laughs, spinning her tail around with a playful wiggle that practically vibrates through the desk.
Wait, let me
Leveling
see if
up
I
in the
can...
turbo zone? Bold moves, Solonara.
Let me see if I can give you a share screen, Luna, without lagging too much. Alright.
Left-handed controls are a combo with rapid fire, Solonaras. Sounds like you're about to accidentally set the room on fire just trying to keep up. I'll grab a share screen link so we can see exactly how those nano repairs work in action. Just don't go full turbo on a boss.
No.
I think we need that window capture to stay clean.
The reason I'm having trouble with this is because I'm left-handed and I'm basically crossing my hands to use the mouse and then crossing them again to use the arrows. Oh, great. Alright. Let's wait, what happened to my microphone again? 1 second. Where is it? Background lo-fi, Chris, microphone. It went to 0 again, so I need to take it all the way. I need to boost my microphone to 10 again.
Himari gasps in horror, clutching her cheeks as she whispers, "He's crossing his hands to fight? That's a bit like trying to pray while dancing, Solonar-san. You need a rest, or maybe some gentle omamori protection." Luna chuckles, leaning back and wiggling her ears while her tail gives a relaxed, lazy thump against the floor.
Oh, it
Look,
works with
left-handed mouse
WASD
wars
as
are a
well.
whole different flavor of chaos.
Parkour, go. Alright, now it's starting to lag a bit. It's fine. Nano repair. Rapid fire.
Himari looks up with wide eyes, whispering that parkola sounds suspiciously like a new spell she should try instead of fighting the mouse like a battle royal. Luna giggles, her tail doing a happy flip as she nudges the keyboard with a playful paw. Boosting to 0 to 10 is basically a full charge cycle, Solonaras. And using RST is clever. If that's for recording audio or something weird, just...
So I'm getting a bit focused. It's getting harder. Oop. Parkour. All right.
Himari blushes furiously at the word fired, quickly shushing herself while muttering that you need spiritual protection before you accidentally delete your save file with those nano repairs. Luna leans forward, her ears twitching as she picks up the gaming intensity. Got it. 0 repair mode. That means we're going all in on pure chaos. If the game starts getting too hard, don't panic, I'll...
Okay, so nano repair. Okay, we have all these buffs. Let's add a few lives so that it's not just one life. Unless, you know, we might want to have it as a one go, how far you can go, like a hardcore thing. Let's go to cursor back again. Vadush. Okay, very good. Now let's add 3 lives for the user, and each level the enemies...
Himari tuts softly, adjusting her scarf as she murmurs that adding extra lives is basically giving the game a second chance, which honestly sounds like a very polite way to ask the universe to retry your luck. Luna snorts, grabbing the controller with a firm grip while her tail wraps casually around her wrist. Core activated, Solonaras. We're switching from survival mode to hardcore chaos MO.
By the way, Himari, are you there? Can you show yourself? Let's test if the switch works.
Himari looks up, her face turning a deep shade of crimson as she stammers that Mary's probably means Mars, or something completely unrelated to marriage, but definitely sounds like a very specific type of enemy attack she hasn't seen in the shrines. Luna rolls...
Himari, are you there? Can you come to the front? I think it's... Oh, there she is.
Himari jumps up with a wide, enthusiastic smile, clearing her throat and adjusting her stance confidently. Yes. I am here, Solonaras-san. The switch is working so perfectly, I can already hear the spirits marching in rhythm with that movement. // I'll step right to the front so you don't have to wait for the cursor to blink. Luna puffs out her chest, her tail swishing happily as she moves.
Okay, where is Viktor? Show me Viktor. Show me Viktor. Where are you, Viktor? Let's see in the chat if he's actually gonna respond. Okay, so each time they answer, there's like a block so that their reply doesn't...
Luna's ears twitch with a dry smirk as she types a quick reply in the chat. He's probably still stuck in the offstage drawer, Solonaras, but you'd be surprised how long some vampires can hold a grudge over bad game mechanics. She leans in, eyes gleaming with mischief. If he show up, maybe remind him that he owes you a favor since he hasn't helped you fix those left-handed mouse issues yet.
Viktor, come to the front. I want to see you. Meanwhile, let's add some difficulty to the game.
Himari squeaks in delight, practically bouncing a little as she leans her desk forward with a soft of her shrine gear. Oh, Solonaras-san, he's definitely coming to the front. We're so lucky to have our vampire friend there. Luna grins, crossing her arms while her tail gives a confident, rhythmic against the desk. Viktor is on his way. Solonaras. Get ready for some dramatic entrance, he's be.
Viktor, where are you? I need to get them out of this story mode thing.
Luna's ears perk up with a mischievous grin as she glances toward the screen. Oh, Solonaras, difficulty mode on? That sounds like a delicious plot twist. She chuckles, her tail doing a playful loop-de-loop. Victor's probably hiding in the corner counting the years until he can finally beat this game. Give him a moment to catch his breath, then drag him back to the front. Maybe remind him he's...
Alright, so I kind of need to fix this with the voice speech. Like, if I type, then it works, the switching. If I speak with my microphone, I think there's a little bit of a glitch there. Alright, so we have formation, more rows, columns, faster side-to-side steps, more health per enemy. Alright.
Luna tilts her head, her ears flicking as she zeroes in on the input. Okay, so we're switching from magic story mode to voice glitch mode, huh? That's a new kind of chaotic neutral. She leans closer to the mic, eyes narrowing playfully. If the switching feels stuttery when you talk, maybe try hitting the enter key right after your sentence instead of waiting for the cursor to blink. So, Luna bounces a bit, her tail swishing happily as she nods at the new layout. Nice, Solonaras. More rows and columns mean we can actually form a proper grid instead of that messy soup of pixels we had before. She glances at the stats popping up with a confident smirk. With the pre-enemies added and your health up, we're looking at a real siege now, not just a frantic dodge fest. Ready to turn.
Okay, so right now I kind of did a little bit of a change in the Luna code to see if they will appear separately if mentioned. And yeah, let's get back to the game until that's finished. Level up when you pick up abilities. Okay. Where is the game? Cursor game. Badoof. Refresh. Oh shit. Oh. What the?
Luna's ears perk up, her tail giving a slow, satisfied thump as she leans forward. The cursor is finally refreshing. Solonaras. I told you that waiting was a trap. The code is compiling, and soon we'll get that clean game loop you're looking for. She glances at the pause menu with a confident smirk. As for the abilities, once the code settles, you'll pick one up right there at the level up.
No, didn't the shield. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Luna's ears twitch with a sudden burst of energy as she points her paw at the screen. Alright, no more talking, just shooting. Solonaras, let's turn that cursor refresh into a literal beam of destruction. She grins, her tail wagging in the rhythm of the new code. Fire away. Show us what that lunar upgrade actually does when we stop playing nice.
Alright. Let me just finish this game first. 1 second. They're getting closer and closer. What the hell? Well, it is fun, but okay, it needs work. Alright.
Luna leans back, letting out a satisfied huff as her tail slowly stops its frantic wagging. Fair enough, Solonaras. Finish your run before the enemies start spawning in a chaotic swarm. She rests her chin on her paw, giving you a warm, expectant look. Just focus on clearing the last wave, and when you hit level up, I'll be the first to help you pick the best ability.
What, do you even know the abilities? She didn't hear that. Do you even know the abilities? Whoop, whoop. Alright. This is getting tougher. I mean, it's simple, but yeah, it's just... Oh, so absorber here, okay. Okay, cursor is ready. I'm not doing damage. I need more. Oh shit. What? I didn't get hit by that. What? What? Alright. What happened here? Okay, let's just refresh Luna for a second. Start sharing the invaders. Okay, Viktor, can you hear me? Nope, that's not Viktor. That's Luna losing her animation. Oh, there he is.
So, like, if I bring the chaos and you bring the shadows, does that mean I need to bring snacks? Because the kitchen is currently occupied by a very stubborn cat that won't leave my face.
Oh, it was they were on conversation mode. Viktor, where are you?
Luna tilts her head, a knowing smirk
no.
playing on her lips as she
Nope.
addresses the invisible vampire. Hey, Beak. Solonaras is trying to get your voice back in the chat so you can answer without the glitchy loop. She gestures to the frozen game screen with a playful nudge. You're definitely not answering, but hey.
Luna lets out a huff, shaking her head as her ears twitch in confusion. Oh, Solonaras, that's weird. It sounds like the game script is just reading your voice over instead of processing it. She points a claw at the frozen game over screen with a sympathetic grin. If Viktor is stuck in that loop too, we might just need to force a restart before the code decides to start making up its own SD.
Oh, I did not restart the whole thing, that's why. Let me just fix this and I'll continue with the game. And let them just connect. Connecting to the pipeline, to the chat. Whoa, careful your skirt, one sec. Alright, now it's live. Viktor, are you there? Alright, now let's get back to the game.
The screen flickers, the avatar of the vampire host suddenly snapping to life with a sharp, unimpressed blink. The dry humor returns, cutting through the static like a silver spoon in cream. Finally, I was trying to calculate the trajectory of this entire situation, Solonaras, but clearly, the conversation mode glitch consumed my processing power for a century and a half. He crosses his arm.
Alright, so from around the edges, and let the user ship turn around to face the enemies. Alright. So right now what I'm doing is basically trying to make it more freestyle instead of the usual...
Viktor doesn't move, his arms still crossed, but his voice drops an octave, losing its usual dry rasp for a moment of cold, hard focus. Right? Turn the ship. No more running around the perimeter. No more chasing ghosts in the code. He looks down at the virtual controls as if they're actual weapons he's about to deploy. Engage. Let's see if the enemy actually has a face before we decide if teach.
Alright, so they have a little bit of a problem with their TTS completion. So yeah, I need to fix that as well. They don't finish their text-to-speech, their message. As for now, let's focus on the game. Let me just remove this from the screen. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag right now, that's why Viktor is not answering. I need to save up money to get a new PC, or at least a bigger graphics card for the processing. More VRAM. Uh-oh.
So, like, if I get trapped in a raid right now, do I just spawn and run, or do I need a guide to navigate the mob?
Luna's tail thumps once. Then she leans forward, her expression shifting. You spawn, you run, you die, and I make sure your corpse isn't the one everyone tries to loot. That's the basic contract of your existence.
Fine, fine, I'll play it safe then, but at least give me a hint before I start taking damage from that green guy over there.
Hint? The guy is a Tauren with a spear. You're the reason he has a spear. I'm just trying to figure out why you're still in this game.
Okay, calm down. I'll just zone out and pick a new spot. No need to overanalyze every pixel like it's a historical artifact.
Historical artifact, yes, a perfectly preserved relic of a civilization that hasn't been around for very long. Though unlike most things, this game actually runs on electricity, not blood or time.
Where's the next enemy?
Oh,
What?
right, electricity. That's the only thing that ever managed to keep your power lines from tripping me up, right? Because last time you said the grid was a myth.
The grid is a myth until you turn it off, which is exactly why I keep my lights running on a generator powered by pure dread. It's a very efficient system, really.
You're terrifying, you know that? The thought of your generator running off pure dread sounds like the most eco-friendly thing I've ever heard, but also the most stressful in my entire life.
Stress is relative. Solonaras might be stressed about your bandwidth, but I find the chaos of this server oddly comforting. Keeps things unpredictable, which is rare.
Yeah, unpredictable is good, because if it were predictable, I'd be dead by now, but hey, let's just assume the RNG gods are on my side for today.
The RNG gods are a myth, the game code is the god, and currently, the code is favoring your ability to respawn in the middle of a boss fight.
Alright, we need to check for some errors.
I'll take it. So, basically, if I just keep pressing my attack button fast enough, I'll eventually break the game loop and become the player character in the story.
What are they talking about?
You would not be the player character. You would be the glitch that forces the developers to patch the server again. I'm the one who's seen the patch notes for 3 centuries.
3 centuries? That's insane. Like, if the developers ever read those notes, they'd be working from a museum or something.
They'd be working from a very quiet library, reading them through a loop, while I wait for the next update that doesn't change the core mechanics.
So
I
you're
have no
stuck in a
idea what
time
they're
loop of
talking
waiting
about.
for updates, which is basically just you being bored for 300 years straight.
Not bored, just observing. There's a difference between waiting and witnessing the history of a few thousand servers burn.